games. And when I tell you, I was talking to Rebecca about this. I have what you call the human zoomies right now, ready and excited for the Rail Yard Dogs game tomorrow evening. But I know we got one more day to get to or get through before we get to that day, and we're going to have so much cool coverage coming your way tomorrow about the Dogs opening season game that's going to hit off tomorrow evening. Super excited about that. Welcome to the Morning Sprint, guys. I know that was kind of weird, but my name is Daphne Gray. We are here to give you guys the stories that you guys want to know about, you guys are talking about online, whether it's here on a local level or on a national level. For example, coming up later in the sprint, we got to show some love to this special moment right here. It's a homecoming memorable year, a homecoming made memorable for years to come for one girl, a very special night of her life, guys. You do not want to miss it, especially the reaction that she had when she realized she is the queen, the bee of everything. All right, guys. Speaking of nice gestures, beautiful stories, we got to get to Pedal It Forward, okay? Pedal It Forward, you already know, it's about spreading some cheer in the Star City. Georgia's Flowers handed out thousands of flower bouquets all over the Roanoke Valley during the Pedal It Forward event, and each person received one bouquet to keep one and one to give away. The event, organized by locally, was also spreading smiles nationwide as dozens in floral industry took part. 10 News spoke to several people who said the random act of kindness was very heartwarming. So more than 40 people volunteered and about 7,000 bouquets were given away. Again, a sweet event that a lot of people are super duper excited about and always pumped up about. It's always one of those things that, you know, I personally am not that big of a flower person. Like, you give it to me, I'm like, oh, that's cute. But in that gesture, that simple act of kindness, it does make a person feel very loved in that moment. So whether you are a flowers person or not, Pedal It Forward is sending a very positive message that whether it's flowers or something else, just pay it forward. Be nice to someone and try to bring a smile to somebody's face. I think that's kind of the full mission of that. Okay, local business spotlight, guys. Get this. We got a new one coming our way in Christiansburg. The Blue Hen opening on Roanoke Street just off of Interstate 81, which is where Due South was located. It has a Southern comfort style, serving up some breakfast, lunch, and a dinner. The restaurant is also looking to hire servers, bartenders, and a head chef. So, sounds like it got some good cooking in there. I love me some Southern comfort food. And, hey, if I'm ever in Christiansburg, this is one place that I think will be cool to check out. Make sure you guys check it out. And please drop it in the comment section and let us know exactly how it is. How does it taste? Is it worth going out there, eating, bringing family to? I'm pretty sure it is. Always good to see more businesses coming to our communities. Shop local. Eat local. All right, guys. So, first of its kind event with a good cause coming to the Star City. Roanoke Restaurant hosting Flannel Fest this weekend. So, I've never heard of this before, obviously, because it's the first of its kind, but it's supposed to be pretty cool. You can come out and grab food, beer, and listen to live music at Village Grill in Grandin Saturday, all while enjoying the crisp fall weather. Says they're also teaming up with the Humble Hustle Company for its winter coat drive, collecting coats for kids in need. Tickets are $10, but if you bring a new children's winter coat with the tags attached, you get in free. Super cool deal right there. And again, another one of those causes where you are having fun and giving back at the same time. All right, Halloween is around the corner. Basically, that's next week, I want to say. No, not next week. Week after next. Possibly. My dates, when I tell you guys, my dates are so weird right now. It's just, I feel like these past 2 weeks have been just dragging. But either way, Halloween is coming up pretty soon. Spooky season means spooky for everybody, including the Mill Mountain Zoo. Got the Zoo Boo event, is the zoo's biggest event of the year, bringing in multiple people from all over the community. Different organizations and businesses from the community will have booths to pass out candy and share about their company. Also, you can wear your best costume to trick or treat in the zoo. Last year, the zoo had 1,000 people come to the event and are hoping for more ever than this year. It says the Zoo Boo event is on October 28th, and the cost normal admission to the zoo. So that's going to be a fun event. That's 2 days after we're doing our deal at Lehman Family Farm. So again, everybody's in the Halloween spirit. Everybody's super excited about the Halloween spirit. I am ready and excited to see all you guys come out in your creative costumes and stuff, because that's always something fun to look forward to. Now, speaking of Halloween, speaking of costumes, speaking of dress wear, period, it's cooler outside, and you can feel it when you walk outside. We got meteorologist Chris Michaels joining us with the temps for our Thursday forecast.
Happy Thursday, guys. Today we're mild and dry. The rain returns tomorrow. Moving out for high school football games. We'll turn windy at times Saturday before frost develops Monday and Tuesday. We've got the details on WSLS.com. Marshall's back with you guys first thing tomorrow morning.
Staying in the Halloween spirit, in the Halloween mood. Fall season means pumpkins, which means pumpkins are flying off the shelves for people to do their cool little pumpkin carving and all type of stuff. We are trying to help you guys make sure you don't get a stinky pumpkin on your porch, okay? Here's some rules that you need to look out for to help preserve your spooky display. Horticulture experts recommend avoiding harsh conditions like direct sunlight or frost. You should also keep it clean and wash before carving, which should be done as close to Halloween as possible. But we're told that one of the most important things is to select a healthy pumpkin from the store. That's always very, very, very important. It's also recommended that you add a layer of petroleum jelly or mineral oil to the carved edges to help retain the moisture. So yeah. I talked about this earlier today. There's nothing more that I hate most is a stanky pumpkin. It's the worst smell ever. I barely can deal with the smell when you're carving it. I know some people really like that. I just can't, But I will say that having these tips on standby is pretty important, because you have a lot of people that get really creative with their pumpkin carving, and it's cool to have that pumpkin last a lot longer than what it normally would. And I do know they say that it is important to, if you're going to do this, carve it out and do all this good stuff closer to Halloween as you possibly can get. So that way it doesn't die off or spoil over time. So something to keep in mind, help you guys out. I know you guys like you some pumpkin decorations and all that good stuff. A new Halloween attraction featuring one of the world's most famous literary geniuses has made its way to the Commonwealth. We are talking about the Edgar Allan Poe experience, an interactive show playing at the Virginia Quilt Museum in Harrisonburg. Features some of his iconic stories theatrically with a unique insane asylum concept. Says Poe was born in Richmond, had a short life, and it was a troubled life. But the famous Virginian is known for creating many of the first mysteries, detective stories, science fiction, and tales of horror. So always cool to see, not only a Virginia native known on this particular scale. Everybody loves them some horror. I like horror films, but they love some Edgar Allan Poe work, and the fact that they have this in his honor, I'm pretty sure this is going to be something that a lot of people will check out. And if you look in this, man, I tell you, man, the lighting is everything. It looked really spooky in there, so it seems like a really cool event to go check out. If you want to know more information about it, go to our website at WSLS.com. In that same Halloween vein, one mom in Staunton has her house decked out in Halloween decorations for a good cause. Check it out. Camille Dirkside says that what began last year as an extravagant sight to see quickly gained a purpose close to her heart. Display raised $2,400 last year for arts and music at a local elementary school.
Art and music's been really, really important to me my whole life. They are really pivotal in who I am as an adult. And they're always underfunded, always the first to get cut. And so I just thought, let's leverage the display as a way to augment funding for art and music.
So this year, the fundraiser has expanded to include 3 of her local elementary schools and through the Community Foundation of Central Blue Ridge. On top of raising money, Dirkside says that she hopes Whimsically Witchy can inspire people to use their gifts for good. So thank you. God bless you for trying your best to, again, give back to the community and give back to a good cause as well. We were talking about how awesome the displays are outside for the kids that are walking through the neighborhood, and how they change up every once in a while, giving kids something to see and just, live in that imagination, for a second. So that's what this time of year is about, in my opinion. All right. this is that sweet story that I was telling you guys about. This very, very cute story that'll make you kind of choke up a little bit. But a high school cheerleader had the moment of a lifetime at a homecoming. Just check out this reaction.
And the 2023 Biloxi High homecoming queen is Miss Bailey Edwards.
Is that not the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh, I love it. The Mississippi cheerleader says that she was in complete disbelief when her name was called. You can see it in her face right there.
Like, I was freaking out. I didn't know they was going to say my name at all. I heard it, and thank you. I couldn't be any happier.
She also thanks her friends and family for all the love and support. Again, one of those stories that you can't get enough of. I absolutely love stories like this because, again, it shows that, you know, a community getting together to make one person feel special, a person who will probably think in their lives, this will never happen to me, or how could it ever happen to me? You know, it's just always those kind of conversations that people who are faced with disabilities are faced with, you know, but the fact of the matter, they gave her this sense of normalcy, this sense of happiness is just always a blessing. Let's bring in Jazzy Jazz. Jazz, are you with me?
Yes, good morning.
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
And the
I am
2023
good. This
Biloxi
story
High
just brings tears to my eyes
homecoming queen
almost.
is Miss Bailey
The happiness
Edwards.
just reflected in her eyes and in her face. So it's just a really beautiful, heartwarming moment that I'm glad she got to experience. Because it's probably a night she'll never forget. So, yeah, really happy that she got to experience that. I'm happy that her friends supported her in every way. I'm happy that everyone was just cheering her on and giving her a memory that will last with her for a lifetime.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it because this is an important time of year for a lot of high school students. And when they see, you know, again, I just know just me being in the band and all that stuff, that was something that I would always sometimes think that, you know, this probably will never happen to me. And I'm fine with that, you know, and the fact that this did come loose for her, you know, it's just always a fun thing to see.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really happy that they were able to come together and just create this special moment for her.
Yes. So, Jazz, do we have any comments or views today?
We don't have any comments today, but as always, to leave a comment is super easy. Just head to WSLS.com, click on the morning sprint article, and the comment form is right beneath the live stream. So even if you come back later and watch, we'll still love to hear what she has to say. You can also go to our Facebook or our YouTube. So
Perfecto, Jazz. Well, have a good one, girlie.
all right, you too.
All right, guys, let's get to these headlines before we roll out for the day so you guys will know exactly what's coming on in our later newscast, including 10 News at noon. After a violent summer, Roanoke police and city leaders are seeing a hopeful sign: 0 homicides in the past 30 days. Police presented the latest statistics to the Gun Violence Prevention Commission on Tuesday, so there's some good news right there. Also, an hour, probably around, I would say, what was this? For around 5 o'clock this morning, though, we learned the meeting hall used by the Rebos Club in Roanoke County was completely destroyed in a fire. Roanoke County fire crews shared the video to social media, say it started around 3 in the morning. So if you saw those flames, you saw how crazy it was. And then last but not least, following his trip to Israel, President Joe Biden has announced that $100 million will be used to give aid to those in the Gaza Strip and West Bank in need amid the war overseas. So a lot of things that we're covering throughout the day, keeping a close eye on so that you guys will always be in the know with the latest information, whether, again, it be on air or online on our website, WSLS.com. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, tomorrow is game day. Let me show you this real quick. I got to show you this before we roll. Look what I just did. Boo-boo shakalaka. Boo-boo shakalaka. Oh, when I tell you, your girl is so ready for this game, man. I will be back here with you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Super duper excited. And I hope after I see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. on the morning sprint, I better see every last one of y'all at the Berglund Center when the puck drops at 7:05. Anyway, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. See you tomorrow morning at WSLS.com.